から気になってたんだよ。モンスターも恐怖を感じるのか。やっと。
Man, Sung Jinwoo is just on that demon time this episode. I mean, look at this face here, and he's just mogging everybody as the Giga Chad, the Sigma male that he is. I love at the beginning of the episode when he completely, literally mogs this guy, this Lin, whatever the fuck his name is, Lee Min Soo or whatever. And he's like, oh, I'm a celebrity and I'm a big deal. And he just rolls up and he's like, dude, you're an A rank. Like, you ain't shit. And just completely mogs him. And you got, like, even the guys, the other guildmaster, just bowing down to Sung Jinwoo as he gets his assessment of his power. And at first he holds back, and then he shows everybody how powerful he is. And it was just epic. And then once he gets his certification, everybody looking at the news like, wow, hey. And the sister's friend like, hey, isn't that your brother? And you got that dude who's like, oh, I told you he was a killer. That guy's hilarious. The guy who worked at the construction site. And you got, like, the OG girl. I forget, man, we just had the shot of her face there. She's all happy for him, you know, his OG love interest. Hope we get to see more of her at some point because, you know, really want to see a mission with her and Sung Jinwoo again. It'd be funny. Also, it was really cool to see him, like, you know, go over the items, all that stuff. I mean, maybe some people find it boring. I thought it was kind of interesting. Then you got his rich buddy having to stay over because, you know, he's going on missions with him. He can't get Sung Jinwoo to join his guild either, and you know his father is like disappointing in him, and has like some sort of sleep disease or whatever. I don't know where that's gonna lead, but yeah, we know next week's episode is definitely gonna be far more interesting because he's fighting knights, and you know when he's fighting knights, it's gonna be badass, and when he defeats them, they're gonna be part of his necromancer army. So just think about that. Like, he's going to have these dudes in his army on top of the guys he's already has. I thought it was also cool when he has some of the orgs and the orcs and the knights guard the city and his sister like he's fucking Spider-Man or some shit. That was hilarious. Really thought that was funny. He goes, maybe he'll make the place safer, which is really funny. So it's kind of like we're entering his, hero arc, literally. We're getting into that. And it was also cool when I think it was this guy named Yunho, one of the guys who's the leaders of one of the guilds. He was like, what if he's not the type of guy that is having a reawakening, but he's one that gets stronger over time? And what I was thinking is, wouldn't it be interesting if there's other guys like him besides probably his dad who get more powerful over time? There's other guys that are him out there, essentially. That would be cool. And hopefully we'll get into that because that would be amazing. But yeah, this was more of like a build-up episode. This wasn't really a action episode, so a lot of people aren't going to like it. I thought it was pretty decent, so I'd still give it a 7.5 or 8 out of 10. But really, yeah, next week's episode is going to be the action episode. That's going to be the episode you see everybody talking about. It's definitely going to be crazy, especially since his opponents seem to have a level of intelligence as well. So, you know, it's one of those intelligent bad guys, not just like a monster. Although I'd say most of the guys he's been fighting at this point, at least this season, most of the bosses seem to have a degree of intelligence. But yeah, I'd give this review a solid 7.5 or 8 out of 10. But yeah, wherever you are, have a fantastic day and peace out.